Alright. Go to bed. Even Iron Man needs to sleep. More than normal people because he's been drinking. So, what are we doing here? I don't actually know if my game is being captured right now. There we go. Now it's working. Okay, there we go. Shit. Well, that sucks. I can't actually get the full screen in there. Wonder why that is. Not gonna worry about it too much. This is kind of a test stream. See how this goes and kind of preview the Minecraft world for people who haven't seen it. This is our realm that we pay for. Got lots of cool stuff. We got a Punisher skull. It wasn't intended to be a Punisher skull, but that's how it turned out when I made it. We have lots of bases, lots of houses. It's a pretty cool little place. Taxes have gone up a lot to pay for the Skull Fortress, obviously, which is very important. The citizens felt like it was a needed addition to the area. So, what the hell was I doing when I logged off? Don't even remember. I'm gonna kill these sheep. Need the wool. I should probably also repair my bow. This bow is really good. There's a bunch of enchantments on it. It's not really good, it's okay, but it is pretty good. If it doesn't cost me 9 experience to repair it, I'm gonna repair it. I don't know where all these fucking sheep came from. Alright. This path here actually leads all the way to an ocean biome, but it is very extremely long. As you can see here, I've got some trees from a savanna biome. Ooh, which I discovered the other night. What the fuck was I doing when I logged off of this game? I really don't remember. Probably need to go down in the mine, but that's boring. So, let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, nice. Lots of clay, okay. Gonna go put this clay away and start turning it into bricks, because at some point I would like to make a brick house. Cue the brick house music. And I need some more cobblestone also. One of the things about survival that kind of sucks is that you always need more coal all the fucking time. Which is not a huge deal because you find it everywhere, but if you're the only person mining it, like I am on our server, then you tend to be the only person who cares if we're running out of it. So, half my life is just going into the mine so that everyone can have nice things up here. But, that's my burden. As the granddad of the server. Throw this in here. Throw some glue in here. This base thing has kind of gotten out of control, the organization here. I kind of need to redo it. This is like our big storehouse that has everything, all the items sort of consolidated in one place, but it doesn't really end up working out that way. because everyone has decided to build their own base, and my kiddo plays on here too, and she likes to hoard items in her base too. So there's stuff all over the place. Ah, fuck, I forgot to put that coal, or what do you call it? This stuff, clay, whatever this is called, in here, which I actually have a good amount of now. Armor's looking a little pathetic, but not worth worrying about yet. I'm gonna go see how much it costs to fix my bow before I go out again. As you can see, we've got a little horse corral here. Got some skeleton horses, which are fairly worthless because they're slow, except they look cool. Whoops. Got my little enchanting house here. Ooh, alright, fine. Bow of Doom. Like the Penguin of Doom. Did it cost more to put a name on it? It did! Wow. That sucks, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. That's alright, because this bow will last for a while. And then after that, I'll probably just get a new one. Even though this is the best one I've gotten. I think I got it from fishing. So we've got some cool houses here. We've got some houses up there. We've got our pigs, cows, sheep farm over here. Sheep are not breeding fast enough for my liking. So perhaps we'll just murder all of them. I don't know. Got some cool houses up here. This actually goes to my little aqueduct. Or not little anymore, it's gotten pretty big. That goes out in that direction. There's some houses I built with end materials up there. The server is kind of sprawling because everyone just sort of builds wherever they want, which is kind of a cool feature of a survival server in multiplayer. When you have other people playing, it's kind of neat. Everyone just sort of builds whatever in all directions. And my wife has built a bunch of stuff over here and up on the mountains. That castle is something I built a while ago. I need to go finish it at some point. But the nature of projects in Minecraft is that whenever you're working on one thing, you always start thinking about working on something else, and then you end up working on 15 different things at once. So it's kind of nice to have these like small little projects that you do, like these little houses, because they tend to be a little easier to finish than something huge that takes hours and hours and hours and tons of materials. But good lord, I don't even want to look at that or that. None of this shit is organized. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah. Screw that, I'm not gonna look at that. I got some cool houses that I built over here. This one I'm particularly proud of. When I first started playing Minecraft, I didn't really get into the design of stuff, just because I'm not a super creative person, but just looking at stuff that other people have done, and then kind of looking at the way the village houses look, and kind of getting some ideas on my own. Made some pretty cool little places. Let's go up here. Let's go to the castle. I built a minecart thing that goes from the top all the way down. It's not extremely exciting, but it is kind of cool. It looks like someone moved it, maybe? I don't remember it going down there, but it's been a while since I wrote it. It doesn't look like the minecart is here, which is fine, because somebody probably took it. But we can use the path that the track is on to go up to the castle, which is not terribly convenient, but it'll work. So exciting. Castle I would actually really like to finish, just because it looks cool. You can kind of see the town from up here. And we are right next to a village down there, which is also kind of neat. I put these down before I understood how powered tracks work, so I don't have them powered, but the goal would eventually be to power them so that you don't need to walk all the way back up here. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a ton of stuff up here. There's some glass. Take that down. Oh, a bunch of redstone, too. And some buckets. Might as well grab all that stuff. Hopefully I have some, what you call it up here? Nope, sure don't. Iron. Well, I guess I will, I'm going to eat first. Guess I will use some of the iron in here. I don't remember how much it is to make a cart. Only not that much, like 5. Oh, it's just like a U. The shulker boxes are very useful. And recently I died and lost like 8 of them that were full of fucking everything my whole life, basically. And I wanted to die when that happened. Actually, I'm going to leave some glass up here. So I probably will put some windows in up here when I'm done with some of the other castle parts. But as you can see, this wall is not quite finished. It doesn't go all the way around. It's starting to get there. Oh, there's this cool thing that one of the other people on the server built that goes down. One of the other Unwanted Epilogue crew members built this cool wooden fortress sort of in the gap in this mountain. And yeah, this base is really cool that we just kind of abandoned it once we started building down in the village. But it's funny, our little village over here has encroached closer and closer to the NPC village down there. I haven't decided if I want to kind of extend that out and make this all kind of ground level. Oh, I fell. That was smart. I think I have ladders. I don't even know why I had those, but that was handy. I think I am going to make this like a floor, just so it's not a giant open thing right there. And I think it'll look cooler from up here. But not right now. I'm not doing that right now. That's going to take a while. So this is really high up. So as you can see, the clouds are floating over. I don't know what's in here. Nothing. This base is really cool. It's a shame that we kind of abandoned it and moved on. I will eventually come back here. I keep meaning to take the time to do it, but here's the real reason we came up here. A little minecart ride. Whee! It's a short one. It's not that exciting. And it just goes down here. And through our little town, over this little hump. And right behind our houses. Bonk. So yeah, fun little roller coaster ride. Like, I wanted to make it more elaborate, and maybe I will once I finish the castle. Make it go all the way around up there. These are houses built out of end materials. Giant pain in the ass to go collect the material, but it looks really cool. Hopefully I'll get some more of it, and I can make some other places up here. That was kind of the intent of this little area, is that it would be like an end sort of themed area. I think maybe this is going to be the aquarium right here. Maybe that's what we'll do right now. I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do with some tropical fish and some coral and stuff that I got from the ocean biome. I think I want to do an aquarium. And this is a nice little body of water for that. Question is, I think I kind of want it to be like elevated out of the ground, though. I don't think I want it to be down, inset into the ground like this, or inlaid into the ground, I should say. So maybe this isn't a good place for it, but I don't know. Can't really decide what I want to do with the aquarium thing. I kind of want to put it somewhere in the middle of the town over here, but there's not really a good spot for it. Maybe like right there would be cool. I don't really want to cover up the skull, but it doesn't have to be huge. Just be like right here. I don't know. Haven't really decided. Over here, so some cool little mountain fortresses up here. We've got this path that goes all the way down to the bedrock. which I built so that we could get easy access to diamonds and stuff like that. This is a little stage / amphitheater that I made. Not little, it took a lot of time actually, but it's not terribly big compared to some of the ones I saw online that were like this design. And it's not absolutely perfect. I think I screwed up some of the math a little bit because I was pretty much eyeballing it and doing it by like this side needs to be 2 over and then 2 up and then 2 over and 2 down, you know. So it's not perfect, but it looks cool. This is a little factory one of my friends built. One of the other crew members of the Unwanted Epilogue built. And my wife connected it to her base with this passage, and she's got a bunch of these mountain fortress things that she built all through the mountain. You can see them up there. She really likes to use glass, so that's her main aesthetic, which is cool. It looks cool from far away, and it really looks cool when you're up there looking down. You have a good view of all of the stuff we built. And then this, there's a horse wandering around with no leash. Weird. Or no, he's not leashed to anything. He's also not very fast, so he's kind of a useless horse. This is another base. It's my wife's base. She built a huge wall. We need to do something to make this wall a little cooler looking, but it's still a cool base on the inside. I'm not going to try to go into it right now because I'm on this stupid-ass horse who can't jump over the wall. So for right now, I think I'm going to go over to one of her mountain fortresses that looks cool and this bridge that I built, and then we will call it a day for the test stream, probably, because this was just meant to sort of show off our server and be a little test preview of things to come. Hopefully at some point in the near future, if I can even get up here, we're going to be doing a little more streaming. We do a podcast that's about terrible movies, me, my wife, and a good friend of mine, called the Unwanted Epilogue. And here is another little base up here. We've been talking about doing some gaming related stuff for a while because all three of us game fairly regularly. I don't know what this is. Rule Cave, Reed, I need you to. That's my daughter. So this is a little aquarium I built to kind of test the idea of if an aquarium type thing would even work, and it sort of does. It doesn't look amazing. I didn't really like how it came out ultimately. For some reason the fish don't really move. I haven't really figured out why that is. I think it has to do with like enclosing it in glass, but I don't really know. So this is a bridge that I built along with a little tree fortress over here that my wife built. And my wife, this stuff is this 4-way bridge just covers all these little pathways so you can go to any of these little areas. We haven't explored too far out in this direction, I don't think. Or I should say like that direction. Because we've definitely been really far that way and also really far that way. Yeah. And far that way. So yeah, pretty much the only way we haven't struck out is far in that direction. So I don't really know what goes that way. Maybe we'll do a stream one night and explore what the hell's out there. Because it could be fun. Who knows? Who knows what you'll find over the next hill in Minecraft. That's the fun of Minecraft. So this horse sucks. I think I'm just going to murder him. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, you weren't fast enough to be a good pal. Plus, I've already got like 10 horses, and he just was wandering around anyway, so... Screw him. I don't even know what that is over there. Little base. I'm going to go check that out. And then we'll probably call it a stream for today. Might do some classic World of Warcraft later, I don't know. But this was more meant to just be like a test of what the stream would look like and sort of, whoa, cool. This is a whole base I haven't really even been to. Or if I have, it looks a lot different. That's a tropical fish, which makes me wonder if perhaps my daughter has been stealing my tropical fish out of the box. Mr. Cod. Hello, Mr. Cod. Hey, buddy, I brought you some water. Here. There you go. Wait, I have some more. Here. You're welcome. You're welcome, Mr. Cod. This is a cool little base they built. It's got like trees on the inside and stuff. This is neat. Should I make them some stairs? Nah, screw it. I'm gonna go back to the storage house and then I'll call it a day. Drop off some of this stuff. I've been kind of experimenting with like not doing everything so uniform because that's how I see some of the people online do it. I made this like tree wall around the base, which turned out not to be that smart because mobs spawn inside of it. But I put torches around so it hopefully wouldn't get my wife killed. But yeah, I've been experimenting with doing things that are less uniform, less rigid, less static, or less pattern based and more random because I think that looks a little cooler. It looks a little more natural. And this whole thing is really kind of ugly. Haven't really decided what I want to do with it, but initially this whole area was like part of a mountain, and I just dug it out because our first nether portal ended up here on this hill for some reason, and so I was like, well, I don't want to move it. You really can't move it once you've done it, I don't think, unless my understanding of it is wrong. And I really don't understand the way the nether portals work because every time I think that I do, I end up doing it wrong, and I end up in the one that I didn't want to go to because I built it too close to another one. So anyway, that one was up there, so I was like, well, screw it, I'll just build something around it. And I started with the pyramid, and I was like, well, this looks cool, but it's kind of bland, just a pyramid. And then I was like, you know what this pyramid could use? A giant skull with lava for eyes. So that's how that ended up happening. And I put that guy up there after we killed the Ender Dragon. And I went to the end and got a bunch of stuff. And some banners and stuff. Go to our leather box. If you ever have a problem getting saddles in this game, my recommendation is to just fish for a long time, because that's the best way to get them. You can find them in chests and stuff, but fishing is by far the most efficient way to find a bunch of them really quickly. You just have to get yourself a really good fishing rod, like, let's see. Somewhere in here I have a good one. This one. Yeah, this thing is really nice. And one of the ones I have has mending, but if you have unbreaking, you really don't need mending, because it's just going to last forever anyway. But I have one in here somewhere that, yeah, mending 1, luck of the sea 2, lore 3. Oh, wow, that one's even better. Holy shit. Maybe I should just be using that one. I think that might be somebody else's, but I'm going to stick mine back in there and steal the good one, since I'm the only one that really fishes on this server anyway. Nobody else likes to do the hard work, the dirty work, the blue-collar Minecraft work that makes the server go round, makes the world, the square world of Minecraft fall from one side to another of the cube as it rotates around the square sun. Nope, don't need to repair my diamond pickaxe. It's not a very good diamond pickaxe. I lost all of my good gear when I died in the fucking nether, when I was trying to build a new nether portal, and I forgot to turn around, so that was really a smart decision on my part, since I no longer have any of my good diamond armor, tools. I lost 2 pairs of Elytra. It was bad. It was really bad. My friend called me a dumbass, and he was correct. I shouldn't have been there with all that stuff, but I was thinking I would open the portal and then go back and dump it all, but yeah, not smart. So anyway, this is the inaugural Unwanted Epilogue Minecraft stream showing you our realm. We'll probably do more of these. We'll probably do more with everybody. We'll do some exploration and fun stuff together where we all play. And you can see how demented everyone is in real time. So thanks for tuning in. Might be streaming again later with some World of Warcraft. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thanks everybody.